Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day and a good Thursday. It's almost Friday again, guys. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Well, as you can see, I have out the linen and threads, and I will explain why. Yeah, this is exciting. Are you ready? So here's how my day went. So I got up, did all the things you do, and then drink a coffee. I had 2 cups, as a matter of fact. Then I went to the dollar store and bought a few things for my grandkids, just like little artsy craftsy stuff. And then I went and picked up lunch, and took it over to my daughter's house and my grandkids. So I was there maybe an hour at the most, and I got them some of that modeling clay that dries by the air. So we played with that for a little bit, and then I came home and I installed my computer. Yes, yes, yes. And I printed out the pattern from Linen and Threads, up to date, so that I could put it in with my thing. So I printed it, and I printed all of 2017. As I'm looking at it, it's not as complicated as I thought it was. I just probably had too much going on at one time. And I got this in one of my 6-inch hoops, because that's what I started. And this is 16 count country French. No, I lied. This is country French golden needle Aida cloth from Winchlet's Country Line. This is the darker one of all the ones that I like, and it's nice and soft. So I thought I would just work on this today, because yesterday I kind of power worked. Let me show you. On Quaker Sampling 3, and it is on the I think it's the mocha latte, because it's lighter. So I'll show you what I got done with it. Hang on. So I got this little corner done. So like I said, I'm coming down, and this goes down, I think it's the bottom of the thing. So it'll be as long as this is, because it's one long, like, picture of a, what do you call it? Like a flower pot. It's like a quarter or half of a flower pot on that side. I'll show you the picture here. Hang on, I gotta get rid of all this, just so we don't. This is 221 as well, so we needed a lot of 221. I'm gonna need more, but you know, for right now, we got plenty to work with. Let me show you the picture of this so you can get a better idea. So I'm working, I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got this one and this one done, and I started on this flower thing, and it'll be the bottom. So that's like the bottom of the first page. So there's not too many pages. Like I said, it goes like this. Like the paper opens this way, so you get all that, and then it opens another page, and you get all of this on this side. So, whoops, I guess I can move my stupid light back a little bit. So yeah, I'm enjoying working on the Quaker things, because it's nice and simple, and, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's Country French Latte that this is on, and it's 14 count. I don't know how I got 14s and 16s, but this one right here, the Linen and Threads, excuse me, is a 16 count. So, then I rearranged the whole front room. Oh yeah, I had to rearrange everything, put up the diamond paintings, and got that out of that corner. If I could take this off easily, I would, and show you. But I got that whole corner cleaned up, moved something around. So I had to make room for the printer on that side of the room. Oh yeah, it was a moment. And then I had to sweep everything and clean up the floor and the stuff that was behind. It was like, what have I done? No, I didn't scrub the floor because my back would have been toast. So, I'm going to save the scrubbing for Sunday. Or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. I got to work 2 full shifts, Friday and Saturday, from 2 to 9 on both of them. So, yeah, I don't want to wear myself out before I get there. I mean, it's not that hard of a job. I mean, I spent 90% of my time sitting down because right now it's pretty quiet. So, and now I can stitch because I got my pattern and I can hold my pattern in my hand and not look up from the computer and everything else. Yeah, I am thrilled sick. But I did do the 17. I didn't like the 18 Mystery SAL. So I just left it, and I haven't found anything else to print out right away. But I will keep printing off the linen and threads for this year. Where am I at? I have to make sure. Okay, we got that. We got that. I had to make sure I was in the right corner. And so yeah, I'm relaxing now. But yeah, that was a piece of work. You know, it's the things you can learn how to do. But it really wasn't all that complicated. I mean, it was a $50 printer. How complicated could it be, you know? So, and I got it hooked up. I have wireless, you know, for everything else here in the house. So that helps. Guess I forgot to tighten that, didn't I? My bad. It's like, what in the heck is going on? This is one of the first ones. This is the Susan Bates hoop. I like these plastic hoops. They're kind of nice. They are kind of nice, and they were like $5 a piece. Are you serious? Everybody get together here. I guess I should have adjusted this, but I know this was going to be a late day video, so what can I say? We're getting there. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to work on this again. And I'm glad I got that printer. It wasn't too expensive. And, you know, I think all in all it was under $100 after I got both the cartridges. So I was pretty happy about that. The last time I bought a printer, but I had to buy a printer, a scanner, a fax. Like all together, this doesn't have a fax. If it does, I don't know. I don't even care. I don't fax anybody anymore. I used to have one when I was a GM for Pizza Hut. And I don't need that anymore. That's been 15 years ago, so yeah. We're just moving right along. All we need is a printer. And I bought a little TV tray. It was a pretty heavy TV tray when I was at Walmart. And that's what I set the printer on because it doesn't weigh very much. Like I said, it's not too complicated and it can be moved out of the way, so I am thrilled sick to have the damn thing. So I thought I would go through and see on the Keepsakes Facebook page if there was any of the Be Well and Stitch that I wanted to print out. 3, 4, 5, 6. And sorry, I gotta move that light. It's casting a shadow. My bad. And I can't see where to put the thread and needle. So, haven't ordered anything today. I know, it's amazing. I'm telling you. I thought I was never going to get that printer together, but it wasn't too complicated. You know, they laid it all out, and for home use, it's perfect. If I have to keep buying, what do you call it, cartridges, fine, but I'm not doing that much printing. Now that I got this thing printed, I can't think of too much that I want to print, so we'll just wait and see. But the grandkids, they liked that they got lunch today, and we had a good time. We always do. But I wasn't there for very long because I had other things that I needed to get done, and the hooking up the printer was one of them because, you know, it was on my hit parade. But I wanted a day of, well, I almost said uncomplications, but where I didn't have to go to work, and because the last time I installed a printer or a computer, I had a headache for the rest of the day because I felt like somebody was sitting on my head. Yeah, that's the way that technology hits me, so it takes a moment for me to figure out in my brain, which is a little pea brain here, things I have to know and do it right, and every other stupid damn thing. So yeah, it's amazing. But I did that. Hey, I did the printer and I did my taxes all in 1 year. I'm telling you, I'm becoming kind of self-sufficient around here. Scary. Just don't bring me anything else for a while. That'll be enough for this year. Just despise new technology. I mean, I barely change phones out when I absolutely have to or need to, because it's, you know, I'm okay, you know, as long as you put it in layman's terms, you know. But let's see if we can bring you down a little bit. So yeah, I just want to stitch now. Just want to stitch. Okay, so we got that there, and then I have to come over here. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I got that printer. For all the falderall, it's like a necessary evil. And like I said, it wasn't too much, and at least I didn't have to spend any money out for paper, because I certainly had enough paper. And it might as well go to good use instead of sitting around doing nothing for what I paid for it. Got it. That was the most expensive paper by the ream I've ever bought. But we won't be doing that for a while. I'm sure I can get paper at Walmart or order it off of Amazon. You know? It just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah. I haven't worked on this in probably a month. I've had a lot going. And I like working on it. It's nice and small and concise. And it's done in sections. So if I can finish this up here, this, oh, I don't have a picture of it right now. That's all for February, and then I can go on to March. You know, hey, we're behind, but, you know, name a time when we weren't. So, not a big deal. But it was nice working on that Quilters, or Quaker Quilters. Quaker Sampling 3. It was going kind of nice and easy, and it's got a nice big pattern that I can see. You know, you don't have to fight it. And I'll have to figure out on my printer how to scan something, and if I want to zoom in a little bit, you know, to blow up some patterns, because I got a few. So I guess I do have some things to print, but it's going to require more knowledge. Just ain't happening today. My knowledge bin is shot today after having to do this. So yeah, I put all the diamond paint. I bought a great big huge tub that was nice and long to lay the diamond paintings in, because I'm just not into it right now. So, may change my name again, guys. Who knows? I feel like I need a nap, but I really don't want to take a nap. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yay. So, go over, 1 down. So there's 2 there. So stitch on 3. So yeah, I just need some relaxation time. My back is kind of shot, but I'm not planning on doing much with the rest of my day. So that will help. Just going to sit down, relax, put on some music or a floss tube, people, and just listen, and stitch. And that's what I did last night. I put on Rain, and I probably watched it for 4 or 5 hours while I stitched. You know, kind of stitch here and stitch there, and you know, take breaks in between. Nobody is standing there whipping me, making me stitch. So I stitch for about 15-20 minutes. Then I have to change positions or get up and get some coffee or something. But make sure I walk around, because otherwise I just get stiff from sitting. I could sit there for a while. And I notice if I sit and watch TV for a long period of time at night, I gotta get up and move, because it's, as much as I want to. That couch has a fold out, you know, it's like a love seat size, if you will. And it has 2 recliners, you know, like side-by-side recliners. And the coffee table is in the way. So I'd like to eventually get rid of the coffee table. I just have no place then to sit something else, or maybe get a smaller table, so that I could undo the recliner. Because it's quite comfortable. Nobody's used it, you know, so I mean, it's not broken down or anything like that. You just gotta have room. And I used to have a laptop, so I could you know, set it someplace else, and then and sit in my recliner, because my boyfriend and I had matching recliners that we bought from one of the rent-to-own places, and it was really nice and wide and big and plush. And I had a table right next to it. I had an end table next to it with nothing else on it, and I just set my laptop on it, and I could work with my laptop. But my laptop decided to shoot craps by the time, about a year after I got here. So, yeah. So, you know, we've had a few moments. So when I went to go get, I guess where I was going with that is that when I went to go get a new computer, I couldn't afford a laptop, because that was another rent-to-own thing that I'd paid for like, 6-8 months, whatever it was. And, geez. Unbelievable. So I had to buy like a regular computer, and I'm not in the mood to start over with that crap. Oh my gosh. Not this week. Please, not this week. I don't think I can take it. Of course, I could have had one at a fairly good price at Walmart, but nope. I was there to get a printer. So, and I needed the printer worse than I needed a new computer. Because, you know, technology, me, moments. So, yep. But I think I'll work on this the rest of the day. See how much of this little puppy I can get done. It's not too bad. I'm just waiting for, what is that, April? Oh my gosh, there's this great big huge thing. But sometimes the huge ones are easier to do than the little ones, so they're not as jumpy around or whatever. So, yay. But, yeah, I just went right along with that Quaker sampling. I thought it was pretty cool that I was getting that done. So, got a few motifs done on it, and I'd like to finish this one motif so that I can say that I got February done, you know. But, that won't happen here on camera, but, you know, it is what it is. Whoops, sorry. I hit my thing. So, yeah, today's day off was a little bit busy. Now, next week will be a little bit better. I got to work 3 days in a row, and then I get 3 off in a row. It's like, yes, thank the Lord, because I really need a break. So, I've got looking to see where I go next. But this is pretty simple to follow. It's just straight cross stitching. Thank God we so far don't have to do any, what do you call it? What do you call it? Specialty stitches. Jeez, I couldn't think what I was trying to say. Okay. Then we get to stitch straight down. Yay. Because this is the, making sure I was all together where it had to be. But there's room for error in this. You know, you can kind of work around it, but... And I'm going to save putting all the, what do you call it? Initials in till last. So, that will help. Because I just want to get the, let's call it the called for motifs in there. This is such a pretty color. But it's awfully dark. It's not hard to see, don't get me wrong. I just like stitching on lighter material. I don't want to stitch on white if I don't have to. Unless it's, you know, something that would require white. And I forgot what I was talking about. But, told you, I need a nap. But it's too late now. So. But, it's easy to see on, you know, I mean, it's not like that, what do you call it, black material? Oh my gosh, that black. Black, it's going on the hate list, you know, of crap that just ain't gonna get done. I was watching, I want to say, Crafting with Gidge. I can't remember what her new name is. I think her name is Amy. And she ordered, I think, 3 or 4 new Hades for next year. I was like, no. So one of them had 150 some colors in it, and I was like, oh, holy hell no. No. But she does have a good system. She has some of those, it's like a line, and then it has the holes, and you loop the thread through it, and then the thing that you had looped the thread on, it all fits into like a 3-inch notebook, you know, that zips up, and she keeps all her threads like that. Me, that thing would be a rat's nest by the time I got done with it. No. So, yeah. Just some things we're not going there. Do you see why I'm running from a Hade? No, I don't even want to do a mini Hade. And, you know, I haven't even looked into Pattern Keeper or anything like that. I was watching, I think it's called Stitching with Jules. I think that's what her name is. She's the one that's the veterinarian. And, she uses Pattern Keeper. I guess that's where I was going all the time. I'm just going to go down so far and get rid of that because it goes on for a little bit, but we might as well complete the top stuff while we're going and then go on as we go. Just put a few stitches on so I know as like a reference point. So, yeah. And I'm using a 221. Like I said, I ordered some more of those. I'm going to definitely have to order like probably another 50 of them because this takes like 23, 25 skeins. I have no idea. I can't remember what it actually said. It's been a while since I looked that up, but I didn't order it all at one time. I just wanted to make sure I was capable of doing it, you know? So, yeah. Some things, before you invest in 25 skeins of thread, make sure you can do the pattern. Yeah, I didn't buy all the threads for the 2017 either. I wanted to see how it was going to go. I just wanted to have a little thread. And of course I ordered the material. I think that's where that white and that other off-white, I think it's the mocha latte? Latte mocha? Something like that. Yeah. It'll be a moment. Okay, 1, 2, 3. come down. 1. So, other than that, I don't have any plans. The other stuff, it probably won't ship out until Sunday, so we won't get it until next weekend. So, I'm good with that. Don't need anything else right now. But, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what day I'll get it. But, whoops. Sorry, I should stay in the light. I know. I have... Oh, God, she scared the crap out of me. Molly! Hey, enough. Enough. Yeah. She no longer has a hidey hole. Because I had to move a piece of furniture that was sitting there so to give her a little place to run and hide to. Because she's good at that. Especially when I'm looking for her butt. But, Molly says hi. So, whoops. I forgot how many. I'm just stitching along. Just stitching along. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Put that in there so it doesn't get lost. So, yeah, it's coming along. I'm glad I decided to do it in one color. It's so pretty. I love it on this dark material. That was my favorite color. For some things I like it. For other, you know, especially when I'm doing this dark red, you know, it'll, excuse me, show up. So, hey, it is what it is, but I like the way it looks on that material. So, although I haven't bought any. So this is the darkest of the country, I think. And then comes that mocha latte, or latte mocha. I can't remember. I always say it wrong. And then the cafe latte is the lighter of all three of those. But I like all three. And I'd rather they all be in, you know, 16 count. I don't think I'll go smaller than that. It's just too hard to see. And I'm not going to strain my eyes over it. Alright, guys. Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Thursday. A good rest of your week. And I will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. See ya.